Okay, let's talk about books for babies. I think where we should start is with the baby's very first slide and see. This is baby's very first slide and see farm. What's cool about these books is they have slide and see features on nearly every page. Beautiful, bright colored illustrations. 2-page illustrations, which is really important for very young babies, especially if you want to lay this down while they're doing tummy time or hold it in front of you while you have them in your lap. It's good for them to have one single picture to kind of get used to looking at in a page. There's, like I said, the slide and see elements, but there's also different levels, I guess I would say, and finger trails for them to touch, to get used to having their hands on books. These books have very few words, what we're looking at maybe, or these are all animal sounds, ma, quack, quack, nah. Even the little mouse has a squeak. So these are fun and great for babies. We also have baby's very first touchy-feely animals playbook. There are tons of different playbooks. Again, they've got a little bit of touchy-feely elements, and I don't know if you can see how sparkly this is. A little bit of different textures. This one's kind of rough. Like I said, this is all sparkly and smooth. And again, finger trails, bright colored 2-page layouts, very limited words. So these are ideal for very young children. You can put them on their laps while they're in a stroller or in a high chair right on the tray. You can use it while they're doing tummy time or while they're in your laps. There's a lot going on each page to give them things to look at. Peekaboo holes. Cool stuff that's very engaging to very young children and babies. We also have them in little tiny stroller books that can hook on to strollers or activity centers or even in the high chair, like I said. These are cute. They're little tiny pages with the touchy-feely elements, peekaboo holes, little tiny words. They're set up very similarly to the bigger books, just smaller, easier for little tiny hands to manipulate, and they go right on the stroller. The stroller strap can come off so that they can just be held as a regular book. Or if you need to wipe it down, or if this part gets chewed on, you know how it is with babies, those kind of things make it much easier. I also would be remiss if I didn't talk about our most popular board book series, and that's the That's Not My series. There are over 30 That's Not My titles, so if there's a specific animal or thing like that that your kids are really into, your little kids, or, you know, a lot of times, like we buy cow and farm things because my father is a farmer. So whatever your theme is for your babies, we have them. Monkeys, ducks, Prince, Dolly, all sorts of That's Not My's. There's so much to love about the That's Not My books. First is that they have a touchy-feely element on every single page. That's not my cow. His nose is too rough. That's not my cow. Its ears are too soft. So a touchy-feely element on every page. 2-page layouts again with bold colors and dark outlines. They're very repetitive, so even as they get into toddlerhood and preschool age, they will still enjoy these books because they know where they're going. My 3-year-old, almost 4-year-old, reads these books to her younger brother because she knows the formula and she can guess based off of what it feels like, what the adjective is. They also have a little white mouse who's on every single page. So you can, you know, if you've read this millions and millions of times, you can say, where's that little white mouse? Gives them something new to do with the page. And then it ends with, that's my cow. Its tail is so fluffy. It's a nice fluffy tail. Like I said, there are over 30 titles in this series, and they're wonderful. That's part of what Usborne is known for, is the That's Not My series. So it's definitely one of our more popular series, and it's easy to tell why. They're just wonderful little books. One more thing I want to mention when we're talking about babies and very young toddlers is our Muddle and Match collection. These books are super fun. Again, board book style for the very young children. Bright colored illustrations, all of that. What's super fun about these is that you can turn single parts of the page and create new things and new stories every single time. They also have repeated sounds. So, I'm going to make sure I get this correct. Pete the plucky pirate pleads with Percy, his peculiar parrot, to prepare to paddle the Pacific. So there's the P sound on this one, and another page would have a different sound repeated. So this would be the S sound. But you can mix them all up, and every time you tell it, it'll be a slightly different story. And the kids think that's really funny. My 2-year-old son especially finds these so funny, and we'll do them over and over and over again. So there are several different ones in this series as well. This is Muddle and Match Adventure. There are jungle animals and monsters. So several different ones, so definitely look for them. So that's a little bit of what we have for baby and toddlers. I would definitely recommend going to the website and clicking on baby and toddler if you're looking for more, because there's lots and lots, and I can only show you a few. Thank you.